Oh my gosh, it's actually been forever, guys. I'm literally crying. Okay, so, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Missy Simmer here, and today we're playing some more Sims Free Play. So, last video I recorded is actually Party in My Dorm, and that came out today, and that came out yesterday, actually, because when I upload this video, it's gonna be tomorrow. And basically, what we're doing this episode or this Sims Replay video, you might see this young man or this person, and you're like, who the heck is he? Well, you guys, and you, um, basically, let me just give you a glimpse here. Yeah, that's kind of all you need to know, that we are not in the same game file as we were last time. So this is actually a fresh new start. This is going to be season 2 of The Sims Replay. The reason why this is a fresh new start is because the last one I couldn't download my save file again and pick up from where we left off. It's just I feel like that game file is very messy, and I know I just left off The Sims Freeplay with a brand new series of the roommates, but again, it just felt very messy, and I wanted a fresh new start. And this one, I feel like is gonna be a bit more put together than the last time. So let's move on to the first woman that we've created, and you guys know that go-to toilet, so this is definitely um the very first, household. And so this woman here was the first sim I ever created, and her name is Tulio Hills. And the reason why her name is Tulio Hills, yes, there's a reason, is because I played The Sims 2 ages ago, and I love The Sims 2, but I now have The Sims 3 and The Sims 4, and I've deleted The Sims 2 just to, create some space. But this lady here, she came from The Sims 2, and basically her family story is very interesting. So I started off with a young adult lady who had 2 teenager daughters, and she was a single mom. I'll just summarize this story really quickly because we do not have all day. So she got married. No, wait. So as the teenage children grew older, um, as they progressed, moved into their new town, she found another young man around her age who was going to the same career as her. I'm talking about the mom here. So the mom married this young man. Well, no, the mom started dating this young man and got pregnant with a child. So yes, she had a boy. And then she tried to get married to this guy, but he refused. And so you're kind of wondering, why would he refuse? They had such a great, fantastic relationship. He refused. This basically drove her mad because, I mean, first of all, she was ditched by her first husband, and now she came for a fresh new beginning, and this man doesn't want her, and she has a child now. So now she has 3 children and no place to take care of them. So the man ran away because they were living together. So the man ran away because he was like, okay, this lady's going insane. And the children grew up and left the house. I'm talking about the teenagers now. And so she just remained with her son, and she was kind of going insane. And she was like, I'm all alone now except for my little boy that's there to remind me every day of the mistake that I've made. So she just literally went crazy insane and adopted a bunch of kids. Now, don't ask me what I was thinking, but she literally adopted a bunch of kids. She adopted like 8, no, she adopted like 7. No. She adopted like 6 kids because she already had 2 in her household and the max was 8. So yeah, she adopted like 6 kids. And yeah, she kind of was going mad. She wouldn't go to work or anything, and her aspiration meter was red. And if you play The Sims 2 or The Sims 3, you would know what an aspiration meter is. If you don't, then you don't search it up or something like that, because I don't have time to explain it. Yeah, basically, her aspiration meter turned red. Bam, it's done. What's been done is done. So then her child died. Okay, so let me explain which child died. So the 2 girls' name was Veronica and Vicky, I think. I don't know. Definitely not Vicky, but whatever. We'll just call them Veronica and Vicky. Vicky was the romantic kind of flirty type, and she got married to this guy, and she was pregnant when she died. She died in a fire, and literally I did not plan this. It was the most awfulest thing ever. So her and her baby did die, unfortunately, which is very morbid and sad. And so that just drove the mom off the cliff. And the other household, Veronica got married, and she couldn't have a child, so she adopted a child and she named her Tulio. This is where Tulio Hills comes into the play, and then she eventually did have a child. But that's when my save file kind of corrupted and just got destroyed. So though it was such a crazy kind of like family kind of lifestyle thingy that I try to use it every time I'm stuck with what to start with. So Tulio Hills comes from a very messed up family and craziness runs in the in the line. But yeah, so Tulio moved here to get kind of a fresh new start because her family was crazy and just so she grew up and she left here, and so this is where everything comes to play. So this is Tulio, and Tulio is actually married and has a child. Okay, so Tulio is married to this guy. His name is Josh Hills. So Josh came to this town right after Tulio, and she just kind of fell in love with him. Yada yada, bing bang, the usual. So now we have Anthony Hills, who is Tulio Hills' child. Um, So now let's move on to the next person, which I'm going to say is Camilla. So Camilla Latino, and I know her last name's Latino is very like cringy, but yeah, she's from a Latin background. She's very intermingled with her Latin background, as you can tell by her house. She's a very chill and relaxing kind of person, and she doesn't really like to, get out of her way to kind of do stuff, She's just very chill and relaxing, and she's best friends with Tulio. Let's just say they grew up with each other in the Sims 2 world, but have moved to the Sims Replay. And so this is her bedroom, this is her house. I absolutely adore her house, and this is her back garden, which is very just chill, and I can just picture her just drinking and enjoying a tropical drink here while somebody's making her bars, and she just loves to just relax and all that kind of stuff. That is Camilla. She's basically came here to live the best life and to be friends with Tulio, as she heard Tulio was getting married. So yeah, she was there for Tulio's marriage. I'll show you guys screenshots of what I've done so far. Now we're moving on to Erin. So Erin, as you can see by the big baby symbol, Erin is pregnant, and Erin is literally the newest sim I've made. Like, I literally made her today, and I've done her house up and everything. Okay, so Erin comes from just a normal background. She came from a town before, and she was engaged to a man that broke off her engagement after she figured out that he was cheating on her. So she has a very troubled past. She decided to move here to get a fresh new start, and she's also best friends with Tulio. She came from a different town from Tulio though. But she did go to the same school as Tulio and moved away when she was older. So, they're good friends because they came from the same background and they just kind of got together again. I'll show you cute pictures of Camilla and all of them, knitting and all that kind of stuff. And I'll have some captions showing you what they're talking about and everything. That'll be a fun little slideshow at the end, so stay tuned for that. But basically, she came here, and right after she came here, she figured out she's pregnant. So she's like very troubled right now because she just realized that she's pregnant, and she just quickly threw together a nursery, and she is excited to have this child be born because, I mean, it is her child and she will accept it no matter what. So yes, this is her. This is Erin. And then we do have one more person, which is Warren Smith, but he's just a random person who moved into town. He doesn't really have a backstory. Warren Smith is just Warren Smith. So this is another one of our like kind of introduction videos. So now stay tuned for the slideshow. See you guys in the next episode.